Yeah. This is the most important thing.
638, and we have cars and coffee today.
And 612 foot-pounds of torque. Jeez.
What wheels you got on this thing?
And then what are we putting under the hood of this thing?
Mopar Hellcat crate engine.
All right guys, welcome back to the RestoMods garage. We got a ton of stuff going on, so I want to run you through it real quick. We are just one day away from the end of RM32, which is this 69 Fastback Mustang. Claim your entries to take home this incredible, one-of-a-kind drivable work of art and $50,000 in cash. As usual, at RestoMods, the end of one sweepstakes means the beginning of another. So we will be unveiling RM33 tomorrow night. So we'll close the sweepstakes, it'll be closed for about an hour, and then we will unveil RM33. If you guys watch our videos, you know exactly what is coming, and you will be stoked. So make sure you check that out. And this is TJ, by the way, everybody.
How's it going? Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, we had our biggest cars and coffee ever.
It is 638, and we have cars and coffee today. If it runs and drives, it's coming out today. We've got the majority of our cars out. We got all the big heavy hitters out here. We got the green Chevelle. We got the black 70 Charger right here. And we got our current giveaway, the 69 Mustang Fastback front and center. We got some forged SUVs on the far side here, and we're still stacking stuff up here. 4 or 5 more cars to bring out, and a Can-Am. And we also have to set up a truck and trailer, which it looks like they're hooking up right now. So we've got almost everything out of the garage. It's already a madhouse.
See it.
That coffee, we're all the way down, like almost all the way down to the end of the parking lot. Like there's only like 8 more spots left. It's barely not even 8 o'clock yet still, and we've still got cars rolling in. So this is really awesome. Really appreciate everybody coming out, all the vendors, all the attendees, even though it's barely even not even started, an awesome event already. Right, and of course we've got the forged Bronco, and we've got this Scout that we've had in the back. This thing is for sale. Posted up. The classic SUVs. We've got Hot Wheels. That's a lot of Hot Wheels. And coming soon to Forge 4x4, we have got this awesome Sprinter van, completely built out by Sandy Vans, who are local to us here in town. This thing is badass. Look at the roof in this, or the ceiling with all these custom light strips, camper bed in the back. I think these seats also fold down. It's awesome. We've got the current Sequoia and MDC trailer giveaway right here too. Amazing. This is an off-road trailer, camper trailer. You can bomb Moab with the kids sleeping in the back. Don't actually do that. Disclaimer, do not do that. But you can bomb Moab with your trailer hooked up. Chassis is stuck in our driveway. All right, they got it. They got it unstuck. We're gonna try again.
What wheels you got on this thing?
Things are winding down a little bit here, but there's still tons of people here. Amazing turnout. Awesome vibes. Everybody's having a great time. And if you weren't able to make it to this one, don't worry. We will still have more Cars and Coffee in the future, and we will see you the next time.
What else we got going on in the garage?
So we actually have 3 simultaneous builds going on right now. The Roadrunner, the 70 Roadrunner, Regan and I have been working on it. We've got it undercoated, we've got rear suspension started. We've got the 440 actually pretty much fully dressed except for the fuel injection, but we got the killer 6-pack intake on there. We're gonna be putting trans and stuff, clutch, all that. We got the QA01 suspension, another step closer to a roller here.
We're gonna do something with this car that we've never done before, which we do a lot. Actually, we just did something yesterday that we've never done before, just give away a Rolex. So if you haven't seen that, go check out that video. We called the winner, and when you guys entered during that 2-week period, you were entered to win the Mustang, the cash, and the Rolex. So the winner of the car and cash could be the same as the Rolex winner. So check out that video. We just called that winner. On to the Roadrunner. We're doing something for the first time ever, which is unveiling a car at SEMA. So this thing's gonna be in the FiTech booth, SEMA 2026, and we'll be unveiling that in SEMA style. So I'm super excited for that. Now, we also got some other cool stuff. Like you said, we got 3 builds going at once, so let's check them out.
Yeah, Esparza has been cranking on the 57 Bel Air.
Chris, I thought Christmas was a few weeks ago.
502 cubic inch aluminum heads, hydraulic roller, black pulley kit. So we're gonna uncrate this thing, and probably somewhere in here is gonna be the paperwork with the dyno sheet. So that should be pretty cool to see.
That's awesome. This is great timing because we got our transmission actually just a few days ago. We've got front suspension is pretty much on. The rear suspension is getting prepped right now too, so we'll have a whole drivetrain in pretty soon.
The good stuff here. Okay, what are the guesses? Guesses on horsepower. It's advertised as 600, I think.
660.
633 at 6,200 RPM and 612 foot-pounds of torque. Jeez. So look at this torque curve. The torque curve starts at 550. So off idle, this thing is just making all the torque, and then super steady on the horsepower. It was still climbing at 6,500, so probably make a tad more than that. This is awesome. This is gonna move this big heavy car down the road, no problem. Throw it in.
Chevy says, get it in the car. Get it, go.
Drop it in.
Boom, do it.
We've got our Ride Tech Air Ride and 4-link all kind of spread out, ready to go in. We're still waiting on the Curry 9-inch so we can weld our brackets in and everything. But Ride Tech makes a really cool setup where it's basically this whole like caddy system. Everything's installed. You just run power and air lines in and out of it, and you're pretty much all set. We've got the front suspension is on. We've got Willwood brakes, all that ready to go. This is also Ride Tech Air Ride front suspension. He kind of accidentally put the engine in. That was his words. Blueprint 502, 600 horsepower, 600 plus, it's like 630.
It always goes over the, like they'll quote us a number and then they'll include the dyno sheet with this, I'm sure is laying around here somewhere.
Yeah, I think the way Esparza put it was they guarantee like a minimum. So they'll say it'll make 600 or it'll make 630 and it shows up with a dyno sheet that's 650. It literally came dressed like this, already got a carb on it. It's already been run and verified. It
came exactly like this with the air conditioning
with the
compressor,
CVF front runner kit already installed, which is exactly what we would want to put on it basically anyways. We're figuring out some valve covers here. As you see, we got some sweet valve train on those Blueprint cast heads actually. That is their own heads there. Their own intake, their own heads.
We're gonna do FiTech on top of this, or we're keeping the Blueprint?
I think we're still going back and forth because we know it made 600 plus horsepower on that carb, as far as I know, as it sits, but of course, FiTech would definitely help with drivability and stuff like that. If you're not the kind of person that wants to retune your carb every 3 to 4 months and every time you have to go up over a grade or something like that, you know, it'd be nice to just be able to turn the key and just have it work on FiTech fuel injection. But
fair enough. So the 57 is coming right along. We haven't done a Tri-5 since RM2.
And this is like the almost holy grail of Tri-5s where we have a real 57, so you get the fins, you get the big grill and everything. Bel Air, so no post. It's basically the top trim level. The only thing that I think is more desirable would be the Nomad, which is the 2-door wagon with the big windows and everything.
Nomads are cool. This to me is the top of the top, and I didn't actually know how many trim levels Chevy put out in 57. There's in the 20s. We had a sheet of all the different trim levels that were available. We literally had it, and we would post it. But that being said, not my favorite car we're working on right now. It is one of my favorites, but my favorite car that we're building right now is this one right over here.
Yes, we have officially unearthed our 68 Dodge Charger, another Charger.
Another
But,
Charger.
hey man, when they're
Big
this
Mopar
good,
guys.
Yeah. What they
And so
want.
this shell came from Mopar's 5150, like with all kinds of chassis stiffening. And so I know SV Body and Paint was pretty stoked when they got this from us, that it was just kind of ready to go. And now it's back from paint. It's black, of course. And then what are we putting under the hood of this thing?
Hiding in the corner over there in a box is a Mopar Hellcat crate engine.
They come with an 8-speed, right?
The 8 HP 90, yeah, the big 8 HP, the one that everybody wants in their BMW or their, you know, people are doing crazy stuff with like a Honda engine and like all sorts of stuff in a Volvo or whatever. Even a stock Hellcat, 707 horsepower, and I'm sure with a little bit of exhaust and tuning and stuff, it'll probably
Pulley, maybe,
make,
who knows?
you know, just like the Blueprint engine, it'll make at least 700
least
horsepower.
707.
Plus all the QA1 goodies, front and back, all the 5150 chassis prep like you mentioned. This thing's gonna be pretty sweet. I personally prefer 68s over the 6970.
Yeah, for me, it's all about the rear end of this car. It's just like, I can't believe that they changed it from that,
Yeah.
68 to 69, but
Like they kind of peaked early, you know.
obviously with the rear tail lights, the marker lights, there's just a couple things that make it a signature 68. And to me, it's the best year. So I'm super excited to see the Hellcat go into this thing. All right, guys, that's it from the RestoMods garage. Make sure you claim those entries. You could be taking home this 69 Fastback as the winner of RM32. And make sure you stay tuned for the unveiling of RM33. Good luck. You want to say Esparza's tagline?
I don't remember what his tagline is.
You don't know Esparza's tagline? I can't give it
Yes,
up.
I know.
Keep having fun with cars.
Keep having fun with cars.